Yeah, I want to, when we talk about everyday people, and when we entered this building, it was like everyday people doing everyday organizing, coming together in a space through history, and collective networking opportunities. We found ourselves here, the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond found ourselves here after Katrina, trying to open up an office. And we were received not by strangers, but by people who had a common history with our co-founders. And also we had, over the years, have been organizing together and doing movement building strategies. So coming into this building was just not about bricks and mortars, it's about people. It made it easy for us to continue to do our work with the same spirit and the same values and the same principles. And we were invited to this space by Sandra Robinson and Jerome Scott, who understood and knew about our history, knew about our work, knew about our values and principles. So it was like building a true collaboration, or organic one, that we didn't even have to sit down and say what we're going to do. We knew what we're going to do because we had been doing it. And the good part about it, as we came into this room, was the spirit of leadership development and the intergenerational leadership development that made it possible for us to model a different kind of collaboration, an intentional one, to our partners, our brothers, and our friends, that we came to know as we move towards social justice and equity. So this building created that space for that partnership, that true collaboration. So it's easy to walk in here and do your work because the work is already going on. And it demonstrates the movement in the brainchild of movement building is not this big 10-story building somewhere, but it's in community, and community is in the building.
Okay. How did you get started with social justice?
Organizing, I think that I was born into it. I came from community organizing. My mother worked with political action campaign. A lot of stuff we did was a result of what happened with the levees after Hurricane Betsy and Lou and Lord, and being determined not to be victims in that process. So that journey took me along a journey it took me on a journey of trying to make sure that we were not just fighting injustice, but we were creating something different, so we're not just seen for struggle, but we have solutions to that struggle, and recognizing the human potential to do something to bring our lives to wholeness and bring our humanities back into our work.
Thank you very much. I got to do this now because this interview seemed like way too formal. Hey, Junior, make certain that we got this shot real good here. Come make sure we got this shot real good. But this is my boo. This is my boo right here, and so yeah, So, is it on?
Yeah.
Is it
on and popping?
It's on and popping.
Yeah.
And what do you call Miss Angela?
Mama number 2.
Yeah.
Sometimes she turns into 1 when she cooks some good food.
And so you said sometimes what now?
She turns into Mama number 1 when she cooked the good food. But mainly you're the alternative because you're blood and I can't really take you off the list. So.
Yeah, that's right.
But I love you, Mama. I think I want to come over and give you a hug while
come give us a hug.
Mama number 1, Mama number 2.
I got about 5 of them.
Shout out.
Pimping those mamas. Yeah.
That's that real. It takes a whole village, not just those sound bites.
That's the real.
It takes a whole village to not only raise a child, but to support and raise us up to our full humanity.
Thank you very much, Miss Angela. God bless you. And, thank you for allowing me to worry you into coming down here and getting this stuff, because what you just gave us is a gem. Thank you. I love you. Peace. Give me a peace sign, girl. We out. All right, this is my brother. I hang out in his office. He was gracious enough to just invite Thomas and I in, not knowing who we were, let us come in and set up everything all around him and basically turn his office into a discotheque. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Sayum Lewis, and I'm a core trainer with the People's Institute and co-manager of the Southeastern Regional Office with the People's Institute.
Right on, right on. Now, what is the People's Institute?
We are a 28-year-old organization committed to undoing racism/community organizing. Our national office is out of New Orleans. We run the Southeast Regional Office, which is 6 states here. Our headquarters here in Atlanta. Okay.
And you're part of the collective here, which includes the Hunger Coalition, Project South, the Youth Ensemble of Atlanta, People's Coalition, and then there are many umbrella organizations working right alongside with this. All from this, a whole lot of things sprung up, didn't it?
That's correct.
Okay, and you also did a lot of work. Your organization was responsible for some major work on the ground concerning the Katrina catastrophe, right?
Exactly. We did a program called where we work with the United Methodist Church to make sure that the individuals who were going in to help our brothers and sisters that got displaced by Katrina, that they didn't come in with the missionary attitude.
Okay.
That they came in to help the communities rebuild themselves, which is what our workshop really works about. Okay. We work to reinstall people their ability to do for themselves.
Right on, right on. Joe, I want to ask you a couple of personal questions because I see you just about every day. And this is a question that I have never asked you, even though we kick it and dance and scream at each other and what have you. But how does it leave you feeling sometimes at the end of the day? At the end of the day, what is 80% of your feelings, 80% of the time when you walk out of this office at the end of the day? How do you feel about the work you've done that day? And I really want the honest to God, don't sugarcoat it.
My honest to God, unsugarcoated really at the end of the day, with the work that I do is hopeful. Because I'm aware of the trials, tribulations, and sickness that prevails in our community. And I'm working every day to battle against that. I've been doing that for a long time.
That's right.
So I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful when during the course of the day, talk with some young folks.
Right.
You know, I can't do the things that I used to do when I was 18, 19, 20 years old. But I can pass on some of that wisdom that I gathered over these years. So I'm hopeful. That's what I'm at.
Right on, right on.
I'm really, really hopeful. I do believe that we can do this.
Why do you do it? Why do you do this though? Because I mean, we don't have hardly any money. You know, we're racing to keep our lights on at home just like everybody else. You know, we don't get, sometimes they actually go out. We don't get funding. We don't accept funding from oppressive institutions and organizations here. So why do you come in here all day, every day? I've seen you in here, and we've hung out together in here until 1 o'clock in the morning. Why do you do it?
I do it because it's all that I've known to do. I've been blessed by the Creator to have that ability to translate for community. I can walk between the worlds. I do it because somebody did it for me. Somebody, the people who trained me, some of them are deceased, some of them are seniors now, and they made me promise that this is what I would do as I acquired the knowledge from them. So, and that's what I'm doing with the young folks that I'm talking about. I'm making them promise that they won't stop either. We have to rekindle a sense of being able to do it here in the community. I think folks have dwindled that ability for us to dream and see what's possible.
Right.
Consequently, we don't do the thing. I do this every day because the Lord has provided me an opportunity to do it.
Thank you. Thank you.